Canada just dropped some major news that could completely change your immigration journey. If you have been dreaming about moving to Canada as a skilled worker, what was just announced in February 2026 could be the open door you have been waiting for. And trust me, you do not want to scroll past this one. Welcome to Global Leap, the channel where we break down the biggest opportunities in immigration, education, and global careers, so you can take your next leap with confidence. If you are new here, this channel is literally your cheat sheet for building a better future abroad. So before we go any further, do me a quick favor, hit that like button right now and subscribe to Global Leap because we drop videos like this regularly and you cannot afford to miss them. Turn on the notification bell too, so you are always the first to know. Now let us get into it. Canada has officially announced its new express entry category-based selection categories for 2026, and this is huge. This is not rumor. This is not speculation. This came directly from Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, on February 18th, 2026. So everything I'm sharing with you today is straight from the official source. But before we break down what the new categories are, let me quickly explain what express entry is. Because if you are new to Canadian immigration, you need this foundation. Express entry is Canada's main system for managing permanent residence applications from skilled workers around the world. Think of it like a talent pool. You create a profile, Canada scores you based on things like your age, education, work experience, and language skills, and then they invite the highest scoring candidates to apply for permanent residence. Simple concept, life-changing results. Now within Express Entry, there are three main programs. The Canadian Experience Class, which is for people who already have Canadian work experience. The Federal Skilled Worker Program for internationally trained professionals. And the Federal Skilled Trades Program for people in skilled trades like electricians, plumbers, welders, and so on. What makes 2026 really special is the introduction of something called category-based rounds of invitations. Instead of only inviting people purely based on their score, Canada can now send targeted invitations to people in specific occupation categories, even if their overall score is not the highest in the pool. This is a massive game changer because it means that if you work in one of the priority categories, your chances of getting an invitation to apply just went way up. So what are the new 2026 categories? Let us go through them one by one. The brand new categories introduced for 2026 are: Number 1, medical doctors with Canadian work experience. If you are a trained physician who has worked in Canada, Canada wants you. The healthcare system has been under serious pressure, and they need doctors badly. Number 2, researchers with Canadian work experience. Scientists, academics, and researchers who have been contributing to Canadian institutions are now a targeted priority. Number 3, senior managers with Canadian work experience. If you have been leading teams and managing operations in Canada, this category is for you. Number 4, transport occupations. This covers a wide range of roles in Canada's transportation sector. Think truck drivers, aircraft pilots, ship officers, and more. Canada's supply chain depends on these workers. And number 5, skilled military recruits who have a job offer from the Canadian Armed Forces. If you have been recruited by the Canadian Armed Forces, there is now a dedicated pathway for you through Express Entry. Now these are the brand new ones. But, Canada also renewed several existing categories, and honestly, they made them even stronger. The renewed categories for 2026 include French language proficiency, healthcare and social services occupations, education occupations, science, technology, engineering and math occupations, which we usually just call STEM, and trade occupations. Now here is something really important I want you to pay attention to. For all the renewed categories, Canada has increased the minimum work experience requirement. It used to be 6 months. It is now 1 full year of work experience in an eligible occupation, and that experience must have been gained within the last 3 years, either inside Canada or abroad. So if you were counting on 6 months, you need to plan ahead and make sure you hit that 1 year mark. Why did Canada increase it? Well, it's because they want to select candidates who are more likely to succeed long term. Canada is being strategic. They are not just looking for warm bodies to fill jobs. They want people who are proven in their fields and ready to contribute immediately. And this brings me to the bigger picture. because a lot of people ask, why is Canada doing all of this? Why is Canada so aggressively opening pathways for international workers? Here is the reality. Canada has a serious labor shortage problem. Their population is aging, and there simply are not enough Canadian-born workers to fill critical roles in healthcare, construction, education, technology, and transportation. Canada needs skilled workers from around the world to keep their economy running and growing. On top of that, Canada has ambitious economic goals. They want to maintain their position as one of the world's top economies, and immigration is a key part of that strategy. The International Talent Attraction Strategy, which was outlined in Budget 2025, is Canada's formal plan to attract the best global talent to fill these gaps and drive long-term growth. So when Canada says they want you, they mean it. This is not charity. This is strategy. And for you, that means opportunity. Now I want to pause here for a second and ask you something. Drop a comment below right now and tell me, which of these categories applies to your field? Are you in healthcare, STEM, trades, transportation? Let me know where you are watching from and which category you think you qualify for. I read every single comment and I genuinely want to know your situation. Your comment might even inspire a future video on Global Leap. Okay, so now that you know what the categories are and why Canada is doing this, let us talk about what you actually need to do to position yourself. First, get into the Express Entry pool. Go to the official IRCC website and create your Express Entry profile. Make sure every piece of information is accurate. Your education credentials, your work experience, your language test scores, all of it matters. Second, boost your CRS score. CRS stands for Comprehensive Ranking System, and it is your score in the Express Entry pool. The higher your score, the better your chances. You can improve your CRS by taking your IELTS or TEF language test and scoring higher, getting a provincial nomination which adds 600 points instantly, securing a valid Canadian job offer, or gaining more Canadian work experience. Third, if you speak French, use it. The French language proficiency category is one of the most powerful pathways in Express Entry right now. Even if you are not a native French speaker, if you can demonstrate strong French language skills, your invitation chances increase significantly. And Canada is very committed to growing its francophone population outside Quebec. Fourth, make sure you meet the 1-year work experience threshold. If you are in a renewed category and you only have 6 months of experience, use this time now to clock more hours in your eligible occupation. You have time to plan, so use it wisely. Fifth, keep your profile updated. Express Entry profiles are active for 12 months. If your situation changes, if you get a new job, complete a new certification, or improve your language score, update your profile immediately. And here is a bonus tip. If you are also thinking about studying in Canada or anywhere abroad as part of your global relocation plan, I want to let you know about something really special we have put together for you. Our scholarship ebook is packed with real letters of motivation from successful scholarship recipients who won fully funded scholarships to universities around the world. If you want to learn how to write a winning motivation letter, how to structure your scholarship application, and how to position yourself as the ideal candidate, this ebook is exactly what you need. The link is in the YouTube video description and pinned in the comments. Go grab it, especially if you are a student or professional looking to combine education with your immigration journey. Now let me also address something that people often worry about. With all these new pathways, does this mean more competition? Yes and no. Yes, more people will be aware of these categories. But the category-based system actually works in your favor if you are in a targeted field, because Canada specifically reaches into the pool to invite people like you, regardless of whether your overall CRS score is the absolute highest. So instead of competing against everyone, you are competing within your category. That is a much more level and targeted playing field. Also keep in mind that the total number of invitations issued will still fall within Canada's official immigration levels plan for 2026 to 2028. These new categories do not increase the total cap. What they do is change who gets invited within that cap. So being in the right category at the right time is everything. Here is a quick summary of everything we covered today. Canada announced 5 brand new express entry categories for 2026, which are medical doctors, researchers, senior managers, transport workers, and skilled military recruits with Canadian Armed Forces job offers. 5 existing categories were also renewed, which are French language proficiency, healthcare and social services, education, STEM, and trades. The minimum work experience for renewed categories went up from 6 months to 1 full year within the last 3 years. And Canada's goal is crystal clear. They want the world's best talent to fill critical labor gaps and build a stronger economy. If this video gave you clarity and value, please share it with someone who needs to hear this information. You could literally change someone's life by sharing this video today. Hit that like button if you learned something new. And if you have not subscribed to Global Leap yet, now is the perfect time. We are committed to bringing you the most up-to-date, accurate, and practical information on immigration, scholarships, and global opportunities. And do not forget, the scholarship ebook link is in the description and the comments. Grab it, study it, and use it to win that fully funded opportunity. This is Global Leap, and until next time, keep dreaming big, keep taking action, and keep leaping forward. We will see you in the next one.